Welcome to the channel, folks. Today we're diving headfirst into a world most of us only see in movies, the world behind bars. This is Prisons Have Cameras Too, incredible prison incidents caught on camera. We're talking about a raw, unfiltered look at life in the belly of the beast. From daring escapes that'll make your jaw drop to shocking confrontations that'll have you on the edge of your seat, you won't believe what we've uncovered. These are the moments that prove truth is stranger than fiction. We're talking real people, real stakes, and real consequences. So buckle up, folks, because we're about to go deep inside the walls where every move is watched, and every decision can have life-altering consequences. Let's do this. We start with an incident that proves, even in the most secure environments, the human will to break free is a powerful force. Picture this. A maximum security prison surrounded by towering walls, razor wire, the works. This ain't Shawshank, folks, this is the real deal. Our protagonist in this story is a man who's clearly thought of nothing but escape for years. He's studied the routines, memorized the blind spots, and crafted a plan so meticulous, so audacious, it would make MacGyver jealous. Over weeks, maybe even months, he's been secretly chipping away at the mortar in his cell, using nothing but a rusty spoon or whatever else he could get his hands on. And the cameras, you ask? Oh, he's got that covered too. He's figured out a way to create a makeshift curtain, shielding his activities from the watchful eyes in the sky. This is a guy who's dedicated to the art of the escape. One day, he makes his move. Just as he planned, the guards are none the wiser. He slips through the hole in his cell wall and into the labyrinthine corridors of the prison. This is it, the moment of truth. He's so close to tasting freedom. But remember those cameras? They may have blind spots, but they're not blind everywhere. Our escape artist makes one wrong turn, one fatal error, and he's caught on camera scurrying down a hallway he shouldn't be in. The alarm sounds, the sirens blare, and the entire prison goes into lockdown. The jig is up. What's incredible about this footage isn't just the audacity of the escape attempt, but the look on the guy's face when he realizes he's busted. It's a mix of defeat, frustration, and maybe even a hint of admiration for the system that caught him. Talk about a reality check. This, my friends, is just a taste of the drama we're dealing with here. And trust me, it gets wilder from here. Now, let's talk about tension. Imagine the pressure cooker environment of a prison yard, where tempers run high, and even the smallest spark can ignite an inferno. That's exactly what happens in our next incident. It starts subtly, a disagreement between two inmates over something seemingly insignificant. Maybe it's a debt unpaid, a disrespectful glance, or just plain old bad blood. Whatever the reason, the tension is palpable. You can see it in their body language, the way they size each other up, the way the other inmates start to form a circle, knowing something's about to go down. Then it happens, a shove, a punch, and all hell breaks loose. What begins as a one-on-one brawl quickly escalates into a full-blown riot. Inmates are throwing punches, kicking, grappling, anything goes. It's chaos captured on camera, a whirlwind of adrenaline, anger, and fear. Guards rush in trying to regain control, but they're outnumbered, outmatched, and struggling to contain the situation. Batons clash with makeshift weapons, screams echo through the yard, and the cameras capture every heart-stopping moment. This isn't some choreographed Hollywood fight scene, folks. This is real life, raw and brutal. You can feel the danger, the desperation, the sense that anything can happen. The footage is shaky, chaotic, but that just adds to the intensity. You're right there in the thick of it, feeling the adrenaline surge through your own veins. Finally, after what seems like an eternity, reinforcements arrive, and the riot is quelled. The dust settles, leaving behind a scene of destruction and the unsettling realization of just how quickly order can descend into chaos. These are the moments that remind us of the volatile nature of confinement, the simmering tension that exists just below the surface in a place where freedom is a distant dream. This next story takes us from the chaotic violence of a prison riot to the intricate world of smuggling and deception within prison walls. It's a game of cat and mouse, where inmates and guards are constantly trying to outsmart each other. We're talking about contraband, the forbidden items that inmates are willing to risk it all for. Drugs, weapons, cell phones, you name it. These things represent power, connection to the outside world, and sometimes even survival. And the lengths they go to sneak them in? Well, let's just say it takes ingenuity and a whole lot of guts. Our story focuses on a seemingly routine cell inspection. Guards, armed with flashlights and a healthy dose of skepticism, are going through the motions, checking under bunks, behind posters, and inside hollowed-out books. They've seen it all, or so they think. But this time, something's different. The cameras pick up on a subtle change in one of the guards' demeanor. He pauses, his eyes narrowing slightly as if he's noticed something out of place. He bends down, inspecting a seemingly innocuous electrical outlet. With a grunt, he pulls at the outlet, and it comes loose, revealing not wires and circuitry, but a cleverly concealed compartment. And inside, a treasure trove of contraband, a smartphone, charging cable, a lighter, and a small baggie containing something you just know isn't sugar. Bingo. The look on the guard's face is priceless. It's a mix of satisfaction, amusement, and maybe even a touch of grudging respect for the inmate's ingenuity. This is what they're up against, folks' cunning minds constantly devising new ways to beat the system. This incident highlights the ongoing battle between security and smuggling, a game of wits played out in the shadows of prison walls. It's a reminder that even in the most controlled environments, human ingenuity finds a way. Let's talk about those moments when the ordinary routine of prison life explodes into a scene of pure adrenaline-pumping danger. We've all seen the movies, the prison mess hall, a melting pot of personalities and grudges, where a wrong look or a spilled tray can be the catalyst for chaos. This incident is a prime example. It starts innocently enough, with inmates lining up for their daily dose of mystery meat and lukewarm coffee. But amidst the mundane chatter and the clanging of trays, a storm is brewing. Two inmates, let's call them Big Ed and Little Joe, find themselves face to face in the chow line. Now, Big Ed, as his name suggests, is a mountain of a man with a reputation for violence that precedes him. Little Joe, on the other hand, is smaller in stature but known for his quick temper and even quicker fists. The cameras, always vigilant, pick up on the subtle shift in atmosphere. The casual banter dies down, replaced by an uneasy silence. You can practically feel the tension crackling in the air. Then it happens. A seemingly accidental bump, a mumbled insult, and all hell breaks loose. Big Ed lunges for Little Joe, but Little Joe is too quick, dodging the attack and retaliating with a flurry of punches that would make Bruce Lee proud. The mess hall erupts, inmates scattering for cover as the two go at it. Guards, alerted by the commotion, rush into the fray, but it takes a small army of them to separate the two combatants. The footage is intense, a blur of fists, flying food trays, and the desperate shouts of guards trying to restore order. This incident is a stark reminder of the ever-present danger lurking beneath the surface of prison life. It's a world where respect is paramount, grudges die hard, and violence can erupt at any moment. Our final story today takes a different turn. It's a story of redemption, second chances, and the unexpected twists and turns that life can take, even within the confines of prison walls. We're talking about prisoner releases, those moments when the steel gates swing open and an inmate gets to walk back into the world a free man. It's a moment filled with a mix of emotions, joy, trepidation, hope, and the uncertainty of starting over. Our focus is on a man who spent years, maybe even decades, behind bars. The cameras capture him as he gathers his meager possessions, a cardboard box holding everything he owns in the world. His face, weathered by time and etched with the harsh realities of prison life, holds a mixture of apprehension and anticipation. He steps out of his cell, the door clanging shut behind him, a sound that has defined his existence for far too long. As he walks down the cell block, other inmates line up, offering handshakes, hugs, and words of encouragement. There's a sense of camaraderie, a shared understanding of the weight of the moment. The cameras follow him as he goes through the final processing, the bureaucratic hurdles that stand between him and freedom. Then, it's time. He stands before the gate that has separated him from the world for so long. A guard, his face unreadable, presses a button, and the gate begins to open. The man steps through the gate, blinking in the sunlight, taking in the sights and sounds of freedom. It's a moment of profound transformation, a rebirth of sorts. And as he walks away, disappearing into the crowd, you can't help but wonder about the path that lies ahead, the challenges he'll face, and the hope that he carries with him. This final story reminds us that even in the darkest of places, hope can endure, and second chances are possible. It's a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the transformative power of redemption. Well, folks, there you have it. A glimpse into the captivating, sometimes terrifying, always unpredictable world behind bars. We've seen escapes, riots, hidden contraband, and even a little bit of hope along the way. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more incredible content. Stay tuned for our next video. Remember, even behind bars, the cameras are always rolling, capturing those raw, unscripted moments that remind us that truth is often stranger and far more compelling than fiction. Until next time, stay curious.